making this video because I took my clinicals exam um, earlier this morning, and I won't find out if I pass until tomorrow. But I thought I'd make an update on the video. Kind of been busy really all day today. It was a long drive just to even get there. As far as I did, I believe I did pass, but I don't know yet because there was a few complications that whenever I was performing one of the three skills where I was doing a catheter care, and I sort of jumbled and couldn't remember if I was like how many towels I needed and exactly the whole steps, just a couple steps. But the first two skills I did really fine, and but I believe I passed. I think I don't know how they grade it, whether it's like 100, 90, 80, or just a percentage or what. But it's not to say that I could have failed, because I don't know who grades it. I just know that there is someone that's inside the class that basically grades and times you. So I don't know if there's cameras in there that other people grade it. I'm not sure how it gets graded, but I'm praying to God that I did pass because I still have another class to take, and my mother would be very proud. Like I said, it's for me and my mother, and for my immediate family, and I got one more other class I'm going to try to roll into, the patient care technician class as soon as possible, and then I'm going to start working, maybe traveling as a CNA if possible. But before I ever enroll into an LVN program, which is because I have to save up money for that and figure out any grants, anything like that, because I'm so far in debt, and usually have to have money to get into an LV program. I have to get these two certificates to even possibly even get a grant, and let alone what that class is going to be like. But I feel very sketchy about it. Without a doubt, I felt that there was electronic devices inside that very test room. And just like any situation that I've ever been in, I can't explain to you, like I've been at airports and I've been on planes. In the plane, I've been in foreign countries, Europe, Iceland, Mexico, and had so many circumstances where I had these situations that were arising and no explanation, very little, if any, assistance from the police department. But whether any of this is being done legal or not, as terrifying as it is, if someone genuinely understood what my life was like, they would not believe that a human being could be abused and trained like this and it be legal in any kind of way. But like I said, everything that's going on in the world that I live in, phone tapping, recording devices, hidden cameras, are all being used where I live and all the other situations. But like I said, as far as it goes with the test, I just went in there with the best intentions, blessings, and see what the grades are going to be like. And I'll post the results up tomorrow, and keep y'all updated. So like I said, I'm only going to be, even when I get this patient care technician, and if I did successfully pass this CNA exam, and I have my CNA, I'm only going to be able to work part-time. Obviously because of my disability insurance that I'm on, because they limit me on how much income I can make. But I'll at least get to work part-time and do some compassionate work, and some very good work. So I guess pray, hope. Oh, and also there's one other thing I want to talk about. As far as it goes with on my Facebook, I don't know who hacked into this, but every time I post a picture or video on my albums, it automatically puts it on my timeline, on my profile page, which is perfectly fine and normal. But what I do, I get on my profile, on my front page, Facebook, and I click the little three dots so that you can get an option what you want to do, and I usually click on hide the post, because that way, if anybody wants to know any information and everything that's being posted about my life is categorized out in my albums area, videos, topics, and whatnot, and it's just very easy else for everyone to look through my Facebook of what I'm posting up current. But someone has hacked into it or done something to the software or something so that that's not an ability for me to hide that post. It doesn't hide the post. I have to delete it, because if I post it on my albums, it stays on my albums forever. But I don't know who eliminated that hide post button, so that I can at least just shorten the amount of timeline postings there is. But if it's always there on my albums forever, I want to allow to see. I don't know who hacked in it. I've had this same problem before, where somebody did that to me. I don't know who hacked into it, and then I don't know who I contacted. Like, I don't know if it was the IT department or someone on Facebook, I couldn't remember, or I tried reinstalling it and then it fixed and then it didn't do it again. Now all of a sudden, this has been going on now for like about a week now, or a couple weeks, and I don't know who's responsible for this. So there's some sort of hacking, there's something that someone's controlling. I don't know what they're trying to manipulate with this. Like I said, but I'm trying to adjust it and make it viewable or non-viewable to whatever it is that I'm trying to do. But all I'm trying to do on my timeline, at least, is that it's always just recent stuff that I'm posting, and if it's really old, I'll just delete it. That's why when somebody looks on my profile, Facebook, they just click on it and they'll see just a few postings of what's kind of going on in my life, or just what's recent. They don't have to scroll down through all this type of material when they can just go to my albums area and it's right there. But whoever's doing this is doing this intentionally. It's not an act. I don't believe that it is. There's no reason why that option should have disappeared, and I don't know why. Like I said, as much as crazy hacking is going on my phone and softwares and other programs, I wouldn't doubt, anything else, because it's, I'm not very familiar with the technical computer world, but I thought I'd make a video. But as far as it goes with my test, results will be posted tomorrow, and it's just very sketchy. Very sketchy whether I'll pass or not. There was, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there was like 6 or 7 students. There's like 6 students, 3 groups, and went in there with another person with a CNA that was taking a test, and everything seemed to go pretty well as far as when I think that I completed everything. But like I said, it's not to say that I don't know who's grading it. I don't know how they grade it. I don't know. I believe I passed, and I think I should. It's definitely not 100. It's definitely not 100 for sure. But I'll find out and post tomorrow.